YouTube, what is going on? Right now, I'm here in the UK, and I just finished up a crazy weekend. All right, this is our view from the hotel room. By the time you guys see this video, I'll probably be back in Las Vegas. So I came out here for kind of a last minute thing. We had a special meetup for YOUNGA and Black Friday, and it was awesome, actually. It was really cool, but it was last minute, and we did have a limited amount of people that were allowed to come to this event. You know, we did a little meetup yesterday, but in the meantime, I got to spend some time with a couple of my friends out here and everything. But I wanted to come on today and talk a little bit about, the last couple of weeks, because I've been in Canada and now, of course, shooting over to UK. And as a lot of us are in the United States are falling into Thanksgiving, which is, I believe, on Thursday. And I'm not traveling again for Thanksgiving, thank goodness. I'm actually going to stay in Vegas and get back to business and everything else. And of course, we are in this big Black Friday rush, which a lot of the brands, Cutler Nutrition, Mega Fit Meals, everybody, we have all the brands, YOUNGA, their huge drop for the AOT restock. And of course, the Gold's Gym you guys have been seeing me wearing. We have that big weekend happening. So this is a crazy time. This is a crazy time as we come into the holidays, but this is a time where we need to reflect on everything. And what I wanted to do is, there's a couple questions that I had that I wanted to come on and answer for our YouTube series this week, okay? And the biggest question, okay, and this is a common question that people ask, and I'm kind of clicking through here because I'm uploading this, on the go here. But, how did I start training? That was probably, a lot of you have heard the story, okay? My family business, doing concrete. I went to college. I was one of the few in my family out of my 3 brothers, 3 sisters. There was only 2 of us that actually attended college. And during my college time, I found the gym. Actually, my 18th birthday, I joined the gym, August 3rd, 1991. I was going to school in Worcester, Mass, and I joined the gym on that day, and I started my journey kind of as a bodybuilder. I did have the mindset, though, that at 12, I saw pictures, and I'm like, damn, I want to be a bodybuilder. But I started because I looked so good. And I'm trying to say that modestly, but in high school, I had a great physique. I was always strong. I was always athletic. But the most common thing people said to me, do you lift weights? And I actually didn't at the time. I was just, I would lift here and there in high school, but I didn't really lift weights. So for me, it was like, man, what happens if I did lift weights? And then I got in the gym, okay, and it falls into the second part of the question, is what motivated me. And the motivation came from basically the strength that I gained, the arms getting bigger. When you see progress, how are you not going to be more motivated? And every week, I commonly get that question, is like people lose the motivation. I say, well, how is your progress? Are you putting in the time when it fits in your schedule? That's the ideal thing. But I think the progress, because I was so productive in gaining size and gaining strength, that's why I became Mr. Olympia. I mean, when you talk about genetics, you still have to have a gene pool. Not to say that my dad was really, really big. My mom's side was actually bigger, as far as like the structure and everything. But I would honestly tell you that the progress is what kept me motivated. And obviously the mindset was there for me doing the concrete in the family business, because there was no clock. We had to work from like sun up to sundown. Literally, I remember starting mornings like when the sun went up, and then we would actually work under headlights to pour concrete. And anyone that knows the concrete business, sometimes when you set up a foundation, it's later in the day, we order the concrete, that it's got to set, we got to pour. Sometimes there's some hiccups, sometimes waiting for another truck to fill the forms. I mean, there's a lot of time that you can't predict the schedule. So we just worked until the schedule was. There was no 40-hour weeks. It was like 75-hour weeks were very common. So I give a lot of credit to my brothers in that concrete that gave me that mindset, that work ethic. And that's where I felt like there was a lot of people with better genetics than me, but I was able to overcome that through my hard work and dedication. And I had so many youngsters come to me the last 2 weeks, and, they want to chase their journey. Obviously some of them are doing social media, some want to bodybuild. And I always tell everyone, it's not a sprint to the top, it's a marathon, right? So you have to keep your consistency. And I think that's kind of the second part of the question is is time management is everything for us. So you have to have structure, just like in your relationships, your job, your school. Everything has to work on a timeline, and you need to treat bodybuilding, and I say bodybuilding in general terms, whether it's male, female, whether it's a lifestyle, whether it's actually competitive, you have to treat it the same. Meaning you have to plan the workouts, you have to, have everything in sequence, including your meals, your sleep pattern, the effort that you give. I talk about this all the time. Structure is everything. Even when I'm traveling out here, like I have my meals sitting, you guys can probably see this. You see the meals sitting out on the patio? I had actually meals delivered, and you guys know in the US, I have MegaFit meals that, I have my new meals I just launched, so make sure you guys check that out, megafitmeals.com, and check out the Jay Cutler line of meals there. But I have my meals delivered. I'm on track. I hit the gym. I just got back from the gym right now, and I thought this would be a good time to do the video. Give everyone a shout out for coming out and seeing me the last 2 weeks. I've been on this crazy tour the last 2 weeks. And you remember last week I was so amped up. I was sitting in the hotel on the Sunday after like this. And I'm like so thankful. And once again, I'm so thankful. But the kids, I had 13-year-olds, 16. There was one 13-year-old that came to see me. And I hope you're watching this. Him and his dad. He was into more powerlifting. But I was like, man, this kid is super impressive for 13 years old. And it's so great to see this young culture getting into it and, having goals and aspirations, but we always talk about the mental aspect of training. I would honestly say the mental part was probably the coolest thing in the beginning for me, because I was at that crazy crossroad where the family wanted me to work in the business. I wanted to try to do something on my own, and I found the gym, and that outlet gave me a positive mindset when I hit the gym and work out. And to this day, you guys know I train 7 days a week. I'm crazy. But that's what really gave me the extra motivation too, is the stress relief that it actually, that it helped me with. So I encourage all of you guys, whether you're older, younger, you have children that are working out, I encourage you to give them the motivation, because man, what bodybuilding has done and what it continues to do. And I thank you guys so much for all the continuous support, the questions, all the involvement. I know this is kind of one of my smaller channels, but once again, a lot of you guys are supporting the supplements. We're doing a crazy 35% off Build a Bundle Black Friday sale right now. Make sure you guys check it out, jcutler.com. For you guys just looking to get maybe something else that, isn't a bundle or whatever else, you can't stack the codes, but you can always use my code Cutler and save 20%. But right now, we're doing that crazy sale. I'm sure you guys are getting, please sign up for the email list. I'd love to be able to send you guys emails, because we are doing, training tips on there and everything else. If you guys aren't subscribed to it, make sure you guys click on the site. But go check out the site, see what we have going on. I have clothing on there. I have accessories. I have all sorts of stuff. So plus you can jump over to the Jay Cutler shop and you can check out some of the memorabilia, the signed posters. And every Friday, right now, I'm giving away the gift cards. The gift cards for Fans First Young LA. So I'm giving away $200 gift cards, so 200 total. So make sure you go over. That is going to end by the time this video launches. It's probably ending. So if you can grab a couple more signups for that, I'm giving those cards away on Monday night. And once again, thank you guys for following along. Cutler Nutrition, YouTube every Monday here, live from the UK. As you can see, the weather's not so great, but I love you guys. The fans have been great out here. Canada, you were awesome. And USA, I'll be back on tour starting in January, LA Fit Expo, and we'll roll from there, okay? So best wishes to everyone, and let's keep crushing, okay? Thank you guys for following along the channel. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment below, please. If I said anything that relates to you, I'd love to hear your comments about it, all right? We'll talk soon. I'll see you back next Monday, okay, guys? Much love.